Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar RV channel, your go-to source for daily insights on the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. If you've been holding either of these currencies and wondering whether the time to exchange has arrived, today's news might just be the sign you've been waiting for. Recent activity in the global currency markets suggests major developments are underway, and the IQD and VND are taking center stage. With values rising rapidly, investors around the world are watching these two currencies very closely. Could this be the long-awaited window for exchanging at a highly favorable rate? Let's dive deep into the latest updates and explore how they could significantly impact your financial future. The Iraqi Dinar, strengthening on multiple fronts. In recent weeks, the Iraqi dinar has seen a consistent rise in value, climbing against the US dollar in a way that hasn't been witnessed in years. Economic and political experts are suggesting that Iraq might be approaching the final stage of a full-scale revaluation, commonly known as the RV. Several key factors are contributing to this momentum. Rising global oil prices, strong economic policy changes, increased international cooperation in banking and finance. These elements combined have sparked renewed confidence in Iraq's economic outlook. Investors who purchased dinar years ago may finally be seeing the results they hoped for. The government of Iraq has been working hard to modernize infrastructure, sign strategic oil contracts, and reform its central banking practices. These steps are critical not just for stability, but for boosting the global perception of the dinar as a serious, tradable currency. What makes the current situation even more significant is how fast the value is increasing. For instance, converting $1,000 USD into dinar today yields a significantly higher return compared to just a few months back. This trend is leading many to believe that we are in the final stages of the most lucrative exchange window. The Vietnamese Dong, a quiet economic powerhouse. At the same time, the Vietnamese Dong is also making headlines for its surprising strength and steady gains. Vietnam's economic transformation has turned it into a global leader in manufacturing and export. With rising levels of foreign direct investment, booming electronics and textile industries, and ongoing infrastructure development, Vietnam is no longer considered a developing market. It's already playing a major role in global trade. These economic improvements are translating directly into currency strength. The VND is seeing increased demand, and its value is climbing. Unlike in the past, this isn't just temporary volatility. It's rooted in long-term economic stability and growth. Holders of Vietnamese Dong are starting to see the potential in what was once considered a speculative play. With the currency becoming more stable and attractive to investors, some are even calling the VND one of the most underappreciated foreign currencies in the world. A rare dual opportunity. What makes this moment particularly intriguing is the fact that both the IQD and VND are gaining strength at the same time. This kind of synchronized rise is rare and has created a buzz in financial and geopolitical circles alike. Some believe this could be part of a broader, more coordinated shift in global monetary policy, possibly even the long-discussed global currency reset. While such theories remain speculative, the undeniable upward trends of both currencies suggest that significant changes may be on the horizon. Real movement in the market. This is no longer just talk among online forums or speculative circles. Exchange centers and banks in several regions have started reporting noticeable increases in activity, including more favorable exchange rates, higher foot traffic, and even appointment-only redemptions due to high demand. These are clear signals that the market is reacting to the recent changes and that real financial movement is happening. If you've been holding dinar or dong for years, now is the time to prepare. Make sure you have all relevant documents such as receipts or certificates of authenticity. Organize your notes, Understand current rates and call ahead to local currency exchange locations to find out their policies and procedures. What's driving the growth? In Iraq, the surge in oil revenue is playing a key role. As global oil prices continue to climb, Iraq's income from exports is increasing dramatically. That influx of foreign currency strengthens the country's financial position, and by extension, the value of its own currency. Add to this a government push to modernize its financial sector, boost tourism, and stabilize political relations. And the result is a dinar that's more attractive to both domestic and international investors. In Vietnam, it's about industrial expansion and global trust, with factories popping up across the country from brands based in the US, Europe, and Asia. Vietnam is earning a reputation as a reliable production hub. This trust directly influences the value of the dong, as stronger trade balances and investment inflows improve overall currency strength. Timing is everything. The million-dollar question is whether this is truly the final exchange window, the moment when the dinar and dong reach peak value before a possible adjustment or stabilization. While no one can predict the future with absolute certainty, many indicators suggest that we may be very close. Currencies can shift quickly due to global events, government policy changes, or market corrections. That's why being informed, organized, and ready is essential. If you wait too long, you risk missing the optimal rate. On the other hand, moving too early without verifying trends could also limit your return. The key is to balance patience with preparedness. Final tips for currency holders. If you're serious about making a move during this potentially critical period, here are some practical steps you should take. 1. Track exchange rates daily. Stay informed by monitoring reliable currency tracking tools. 2. Secure your currency. Keep your notes safe, preferably in the original packaging or with official purchase documentation. 3. Contact reputable exchange centers. Verify whether you need to schedule an appointment and what their current rates are. 4. Watch economic and geopolitical news. Events such as oil price surges, elections, and financial reforms can affect currency values quickly. 5. Avoid rumors and unverified hype. Stick to factual, data-backed sources of information. In conclusion, today's developments in the IQD and VND markets are among the most exciting we've seen in years. Both currencies are showing strong upward movement fueled by real economic progress, policy reforms, and increased global interest. Whether you've held onto your dinar or dong for a decade or just recently got involved, now is the time to stay alert and ready. The opportunity may not last forever, and those who are prepared stand to benefit the most. We'll continue bringing you the latest updates, so be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share this video with others who may benefit. Your financial future might be closer than you think. Stay tuned. Your next big opportunity could be just around the corner. Disclaimer: this article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.